Nithyananda. A very good morning and welcome to everyone online. This is Nithyananda Yoga. We start sitting with our head, neck and spine in a straight line. Your legs cross-legged or in Padmasana. Your hands in Anjali Mudra in front of the heart. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Yanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamashadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarihitam Satgurum Tam Namami. And then we can continue chanting 11 times the Shiva Mula mantra. Om Ham Ham Shivaya Namaha. 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 And then we continue with the ritualistic cleansing, for which we use the Panchapatram and Undarini, a cup and a spoon, filled with water. Our hand is in the Gomuka Mudra, the finger, the index finger bent, and keep your hand horizontal. Take an Undarini of water and sip it from the base of the hand, along with the mantras. Atmatattvam Shauriyami Svada. Take another Undarini of water. Vidyatattvam Shauriyami Svada. And a third Undarini of water. Shivatattvam Shauriyami Svada. Cleanse the hand. Now with the base of the thumb, wipe the lips twice. Om Hridayaya Namaha. Cleanse the hand again. With the index finger, middle finger and ring finger, touch the upper lips, lower lips. And cleanse the hand again. With the index and thumb together, touch the right nostril, left nostril. And with the ring finger and thumb together, touch the right eye, right ear, left ear. And cleanse the hand. And with the little finger and index finger together, use the base of the hand, touching the navel, the right chest, left chest. And all the fingers together touch the crown of the head, the right shoulder, left shoulder, and the heart center. Now clasp your hands and let them rest on your right thigh. Then we start with the Sankalpa. And in Nithyananda Yoga, it is as important why we do the yoga as it is how we do it. So set your intention for today while we chant together the Sankalpa mantra.
Om Mamopata Samasta Duridakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha अद्यापूर्वोक्ता एवं गुणा विशेषेण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभदितो पूर्ण आरोग्ययुक्ता धृतगात्र यौगिकशरीरसिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिवशक्ति आविष्करणार्थं नित्यानन्दयोगाभ्यासं करिष्ये। ॐ अपपृष्य.
And cleanse the hand the last time. Place your Panchapatram safely on the side so that you cannot accidentally tip it over while doing the yoga. And then we start with the first asana today, which is Sukhasana. Sit easily cross-legged. Sit in a cross-legged position, the hands on the thighs in the Bindu Mudra, the thumb and index finger together. Sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. And before we begin, a quick reminder that today's yoga practice is for general wellness and education only. Please listen to your body and practice within your own limits. If you have any injuries, medical conditions, or you are pregnant, please consult your healthcare professional before practicing. And if at any point in time you feel pain or dizziness or discomfort, just gently stop and rest before you continue. Now, sitting in the cross-legged position with your spine upright, head, neck and spine and back aligned. Rest the hands lightly on the knees. Internally chant the japa Soham. And have all the three bandhas engaged, the energy locks, which means contracting the perineal floor, then tucking the stomach in and up, and placing the chin to the chest. Sukhasana.
तत्सुखासनमित्युक्तं समासक्तश्च समाचरेत् आसनं विजितं येन जितं तेन जगत्रतम्.
And from Sukhasana, we move on to Parvatasana. Sit with your legs in Padmasana, the both feet on the opposite thighs. And on the inhale, your arms all the way up, bring them together above your head. Keep all the three bandhas engaged, the perineal floor contracted, the stomach in and up, and the chin placed to the chest. Internally chant the japa Soham. In Parvatasana.
अथ वक्ष्ये महादेव पर्वतासनमङ्गलं यत्कृत्वा स्थिररूपी स्यात् षट्चक्रादिविलोचनम्.
And the next pose is Halipavasana, where we place the soles of the feet together in front of the body. We clasp the hands behind the back. And from the hip, not arching the back, but from the hip, we bend the upper body forward with the head towards the soles of the feet. Keep holding all the three energy locks engaged, the bandhas, the Mula Bandha, the perineal floor contracted, the Uddiyana Bandha, the stomach tucked in and up, and the Jalandhara Bandha, the chin placed to the chest. Continue chanting in all the first asanas, the japa, Soham, which you can let it rotating in the throat chakra, while sitting in Halipavasana.
पूर्वभिधीयहूमें जानु उभय पगतली संपुटतानो पिष्टापचय दुकरल्यावो दक्षिणकरो सोवामगहावो.
And with the feet remaining in the same position, we come up on the inhale, hands all the way up, and then from the hips, we bend forward with the upper body, again with the head towards the feet. Now placing the hands in front of you as with the palms cupped on the floor. Continue internally chanting Soham. Keeping all the three bandhas engaged, the perineal floor contracted, the stomach tucked in and up, and the chin placed to the chest. In Nagipavasana.
पूरब विधि परि आगाने नीचो होई कलहुनी फाना फना स्यो लगाए हाथ आगाने धरती लगावे पसारी दो हाथ की अंजुलि करे.
And now we move on to Kokilasana, where we take the toes in our fingers, the index finger and middle finger around the toes in Prana Mudra. And then we stretch out the legs, and while holding the toes, place your feet on the opposite thighs and place the elbows on the ground in front of you. Keep the Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted, the stomach tucked in and up, and the chin to the chest. Gaze straight in front of you, the hands in Prana Mudra, and the internally chanting the japa, Soham, in Kokilasana.
अथान्यत् आसनं वक्ष्येत् येन सिद्धो भवेन्नरः अकस्मात् वायु संचारं कोकिलाख्यासनेन च.
And from Kokilasana, we move on to Nithyananda. And in Nithyananda, we bring the ankles on top of the opposite knees. So the left ankle is on top of the right knee, and the right knee is on top of the left ankle. Now clasp the opposite elbows and then start rotating the arms around in Nithyananda.
गोदाबां वा पादकी आंस माहिली सोया दची चरणको वारिलो तापरी गुलाप samoya.
And from Nithyananda, we move on to coming on our hands and feet with the hip up to the ceiling. And now we start making a rotating movement. With the head, we dive towards the mat, frontwards, and make a circle back to the starting position. And keep repeating the same. While doing this, we visualize ourselves as an elephant, keeping the Uddiyana Bandha engaged, the stomach tucked in and up, while gazing straight forward, internally chanting the japa, Soham, in Gajasana.
Nyubjam padagre bhumo kritva lambibhuta mastakagre nidhaya nitam va murdhva muttamya nabhilaksham bhumo nashikam aniya hastatala paryantam naret itam puna puna kuryat gajasanam bhavati.
And we remain on our hands and feet, but now we make another dynamic movement. One by one, we take the heels up off the ground and bringing the heels back to the mat. Keep alternating sides, visualizing ourselves as a bear, keeping the Uddiyana Bandha engaged, the stomach tucked in and up. Internally chant Soham. In Rakshasana.
Ekaikam padam akuncha gajasanam kuryat rikshasanam bhavati.
Now walk your feet towards your hands and then come up standing. Place the index finger, middle finger and ring fingers onto your heart center and come up on your toes. Stand with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Uddiyana Bandha engaged, the stomach tucked in and up. Continue chanting internally, Soham. Gazing straight in front of you. Hands are in the Hidriyaya Mudra. And visualize yourself as Vaishya, steady in the industriousness and resourceful creativity. In Vaishyasana.
Keshena padayuggalam tvat tishti dadho muktaha atha vaishya vyakshe yat kritva satyavan bhavate.
And relax your feet down onto the mat. Now we have our first Karana here, the Urdhvayanu Karana. And we come first in the starting position for each Karana with the heels 3 fingers wide apart and the toes pointing outwards, the knees bent. So come sitting down. And then from this position we start taking the right hand and the right leg up and make that in a circular movement. Come up towards the chest and then rotate outwards and come down. And keep alternating sides in a graceful movement. In Urdhvayanu Karana. And from the Karana, we move on to Balalingasana, where we interlace the fingers and take up the right knee up to the chest, head, neck and spine in a straight line, all the 3 bandhas engaged, the perineal floor contracted, the stomach tucked in and up and the chin to the chest. And visualize holding a baby in your arms in Balalingasana.
Ekam janu urasi alingya sthatatvam balalinganam bhavati.
And then take your ankle in both hands and move it behind your back. Hold the ankle there while the knees come next to each other. Head, neck and spine in a straight line. Keep all the three bandhas engaged, the perineal floor contracted, the stomach tucked in and up and the chin to the chest. Continue internally chanting Soham with the hands in Purusha Mudra in Padapidasana.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेतनं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीडनम् आसनम्.
And now we move on to Natarajasana. And here we take the foot on the inside and then stretch it all the way backwards and up. So the upper body tilts forward and the hand is stretched out with the hands in Bindu Mudra. Visualizing Lord Shiva in dancing position in Natarajasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रोञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
And now Balalingasana Parshvantare, which means on the other side. So now we take the left knee up to the chest with the fingers interlaced. Head, neck and spine in a straight line, all the three bandhas engaged. Continue internally chanting Soham and visualizing holding a baby in your arms in Balalingasana.
एकं जानु ऊरसि आलिङ्ग्य स्थातत्वं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
And take the left ankle in both of your hands behind your back. Bring the knees next to each other. Stand firmly on your right leg. If you have a little trouble finding your balance, then use a fixed point in front of you and fixate your gaze at that point. That will help you keep your balance. Also keep the Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted, the stomach tucked in and up, the Uddiyana Bandha, energy lock, and place the chin to the chest. In Padapidasana.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेतनं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीडनम् आसनम्.
And then move on to Natarajasana on the other side by taking the foot from the inside in your hands, moving your foot all the way backwards and up, while stretching the right hand out in Bindu Mudra, and visualize the dancing Lord Shiva in Natarajasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रोञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
And then we come again in the starting position for the next Karana, Ardharachita Karana. Where we place the right foot behind the left, the heel up, and in a graceful movement, swing out the right hand from the heart center all the way to the side and back. Ending with the hand on the nose, and then taking on the other side. Ardharachita Karana. And from this Karana, we move on to the skeleton dance. where we visualize ourselves being only bones, only a skeleton, and intensely shaking the body for a minute. It doesn't matter how it looks or if it is rhythmically, just start moving and shaking all your joints and bones, your arms, your legs, your hips, your neck, your head. Intensely shake. Keep shaking, shake, shake. Last few seconds. Every part of the body completely woken up. And walk from the front to the mat to the back. Calm down. Let your breath settle. And feel how the energy moves through your body. And when the breath is settled again, we move on to the next Karana, Katichina Karana, where the wrists are crossed above the head, the fingers stretched out, the legs in the starting position, and then move your arms alternating sides from above your head all the way stretch out back and front in a graceful movement of the Katichina Karana. And on the inhale, straighten the legs, stretch the arms all the way up. Keep them shoulder width apart, the palms facing each other, and come up onto your toes. All the three bandhas engaged, the perineal floor contracted, the stomach tucked in and up, the chin to the chest. Continue internally chanting Soham in Tadasana. Visualizing yourself as a mountain, tall and unwavering in perfect stillness.
Mahamudra Baddhakono Tattadasana Vedhakan Vinotanam Sada Kuryat Tarvatni Pati Pati Priya.
And on the exhale, come all the way downwards with your head towards your feet. The hips stay high up. The hands are placed next to the feet on the ground, bending in a forward position. Keep the Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted. And from here, the japa we internally chant is Shivoham. Gaze straight in front of you with the hands in Samana Kumbhaka. With the hands in Shambhavi Mudra, in Uttanasana.
Mahamudra Baddhakono Tadasana Vibhedakan Vinotanam Sada Kuryat Tarvatni Pati Pati Priya.
And now stretch out your legs backwards. Hands are on the mat. Come into a planking position. And place the chin to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha, and then look from one shoulder to the other and back, and keep moving your head like this in Tarakshvasana.
Gajasana sthitva mastakam varam varam dakshina kushim savyak kushim nayet tarakshasunam sunam bhavati.
And from here, lower your body down onto the mat. Feet stretched out backwards, toes pointing away from the body. The hands are under the shoulders, but lightly. Actually, it is the lower back muscles that keep your shoulders and head up off the ground. Open the mouth and breathe through the open mouth, visualizing yourself as a cobra, coiled strength rising upward through the spine. Internally chant the japa Shivoham in Bhujangasana.
Angushtham nabi paryantam adho bhumo vininyaset karabhyam cha dharam dhritva urdhva shirshaha panivahi.
And bring the body up again from the mat onto the hands and feet. And now we're going to bring one by one the knee in between the arms. First the right knee and then alternate to the left and keep switching. And if you are a more advanced practitioner, you can do this very fast, or you can do it more slow, one by one. Both is all fine. Most asanas or all asanas can be adjusted to whatever your body's capacity is at the moment. It is not about perfection, but about authentic practice. Continue internally chanting Shivoham with the Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted, and the hands in Shambhavi Mudra. Visualizing yourself as a swift rabbit, agile and alert, embodying quickness of body and clarity of mind. In Shasasana.
Gajasana samsthito janudvaya makuncha varam varam kartatyam shasasanam bhavati.
Now place one foot, the right foot, in between the hands, and the left foot is all the way stretched out behind you on the mat. And now we're going to change the positions of the feet simultaneously. So that looks like this. You can jump from one to the other position, or you can slowly walk. So see where you are at and what is challenging for your body at the moment, and act accordingly. With the Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted, the gaze downwards, the japa internally chanting as Shivoham. And visualize yourself as a chariot, strong and steady, carrying purpose forward with control. In Ratasana.
Gajasana samsthito ekaikam padam puro margena bhramayitva kartavyam rathasanam bhavati.
Now leave the feet where they are and bring the upper body all the way up. The front leg is in a 90-degree angle bend. Bring your hands all the way up above your head. Visualize in this position the fierce form of Shiva, Virabhadra, while we keep the Uddiyana Bandha engaged, the stomach tucked in and up. Gaze at the third eye. Internally chant Shivoham in Virabhadrasana.
वाशिष्ठम् अथ कौन्दिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वा कुकुतमेव च अष्टावक्रम् अथोतानमयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
And now Virabhadrasana Parshvantare, which means on the other side. So place your other leg in front and make it bend into a 90-degree angle. Place your hands above your head. Keep the Uddiyana Bandha engaged, the stomach tucked in and up. Keep looking at your third eye, internally chanting Shivoham in Virabhadrasana.
वाशिष्ठम् अथ कौन्दिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वा कुकुतमेव च अष्टावक्रम् अथोतानमयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
Now relax, come up standing. You can shake your legs for a moment. Now plant your left foot very firmly on the ground. Take the right foot up and place it on the inside of the left thigh. If you can't reach that high, place it or above the knee or just below, wherever you are. And place your hands in Anjani Mudra in front of the heart. Visualizing yourself as a banyan tree. The Uddiyana Bandha engaged, the stomach tucked in and up. Internally chant Shivoham. In Vrikshasana.
वामोरुमूल देशे च यां यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेतु वृक्षवेत् भूमौ वृक्षासनम् इदं विदुः.
And then we move on to Garudasana, where we take up the foot and bring it on the front of the opposite thigh, the knee bending downwards, the hands in Anjani Mudra in front of the heart, visualizing Lord Garuda. Continue internally chanting Shivoham while gazing straight in front of you with the Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted. In Garudasana.
पादस्य अग्रे उरुर्निवेशयेत् समानं जङ्घ्यः गुलिपीडयेत् हस्तो सम्यक् संयोजयेत् एषा गरुडासनं भवति.
And then we do same two asanas on the other side. Starting with Vrikshasana. The hands in Anjani Mudra stretched out all the way up above our head, neck and spine in a straight line. Visualizing ourselves as a tree standing tall. Internally chanting Shivoham and keeping the Uddiyana Bandha engaged, the stomach tucked in and up. In Vrikshasana.
वामोरुमूलदेशे च यां यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेतु वृक्षवेत् भूमौ वृक्षासनम् इदं विदुः.
And then Garudasana Parshvantare on the other side. The Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted. Internally chant Shivoham with the hands in Anjani Mudra in front of our heart. Visualizing yourself as Garuda, the mighty eagle and vehicle of Vishnu. In Garudasana.
पादस्य अग्रे उरुर्निवेशयेत् समानं जङ्घ्याः गुलिपीडयेत् हस्तो सम्यक् संयोजयेत् एषा गरुडासनं भवति.
And now we place both Feet back on the ground, wide apart. Hands stretched out to the side on shoulder height. And now come all the way down on the left side, hand in front of the left ankle. And then the right hand is all the way up onto the sky. Follow the right hand with your gaze, visualizing yourself as a triangle. Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted. And chant internally the japa, Sada Shivo Ham, in Trikonasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रोञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्तंष्ट प्रसारणे.
And come all the way up. Keep your legs wide apart and go down on the other side. Follow now the left hand that is pointing towards the ceiling with your gaze. Visualizing yourself as a triangle with the Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted. Internally chanting Sada Shivo Ham in Trikonasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रोञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्तांष्ट प्रसारणे.
And now we are at the next Karana. So bring your legs again in the starting position. Bringing the hands a little bit, with a little bit space opposite of each other in front of your heart. Heel of the right foot is up. And then change the position of the heels and the hands simultaneously. In Nikutaka Karana. And from Nikutaka Karana, we move on to Angushtasana, which means we come sitting on our heels, on our toes, and sit on your heels with your knees in front of you, the hands in Anjani Mudra in front of your heart. And here we have a special breathing pattern, a pranayama called the Brahmari Kumbhaka, where on both the inhale as well as the exhale, we make a sound of a buzzing bee. Keeping the Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted, straight gaze in front of you. Internally keep chanting Sada Shivo Ham, while visualizing yourself standing at the threshold of inner victory, fully present and unshaken, in Angushtasana.
कबन्धासवम् इति आहुः गोरक्षासनमेव च अङ्गुष्ठमुष्टिकं येन यं ब्रह्मा प्रासादितं तथा.
And from here, we bring the hands with the palms open next to the hips, touching the ground. And stretch out your right leg in front with the toes pointing upwards, the knees next to each other, and keep balancing on your one foot. Visualizing Swamiji. Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted. Continue the Brahmari Kumbhaka, the buzzing bee sound. Internally chanting Sada Shivo Ham in Saurasana.
प्रसार्य एकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य तु एकपादकम्.
And from here we take a deep inhale, stretch our right hand all the way up and bend forward from the hips, taking your right toe in Prana Mudra with the index finger and middle finger around your toe. And the left hand, you put it on your heel. If you have a little challenge to keep your balance, then you can keep placing your hand on the mat next to you. But if you can, then place it on your heel, keeping the Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted, the stomach tucked in and up, the chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha. Gaze straight in front of you. Keep chanting internally, Sada Shiva Ham. Visualize yourself as a calm pendulum, gently moving between stillness and motion without losing your center. In Vidunanasana.
Gulphastito padamekam prasarya tatpadagram samsprishet tatkarena gulpham cha anyam dharayet tatkarena dhunam pitam cha abhyaset ubhayatra.
And then we do both asanas on the other side as well. First Saurasana, with now your left leg stretched out in front of you, toes pointing upwards, the hands in Vara Mudra, fingertips touching the ground, palms open to the front. The Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted, internal japa is Sada Shiva Ham. Visualizing yourself as an offering to the rising sun, your body opening in radiant alignment with the cosmic light. In Saurasana Parshvantare.
Prasarya ekam padatalam sanstapya tu ekapadakam.
And now Vidunanasana Parshvantare. The left hand all the way up into the air and then bending forward, take your big toe in Prana Mudra and bring now your right hand to your heel if you can keep your balance. Holding your Mula Bandha engaged and the perineal floor contracted, the stomach tucked in and up, the chin placed to the chest, straight gaze in front of you. Japa internally chanting Sada Shiva Ham. In Vidunanasana, Parshvantare.
Gulphastito padamekam prasarya tatpadagram samsprishet tatkarena gulpham cha anyam dharayet tatkarena dhunam pitham cha abhyaset ubhayatra.
And the next asana is Brahma Jurankusa Asana, where we sit on our heels, the knees a little apart, the hands on the knees with the palms pointing upwards. The Jalandhara Bandha engaged, the chin placed to the chest. Internally chant Sada Shiva Ham. And continue making a buzzing bee sound with the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Visualizing yourself holding the elephant goat of Brahma in Brahma Jurankusa Asana.
दो पानी होई वैसे एदी दो गुदा निवैसे कोरा पगत ल्याकी माहिली आयस माही रासे मिली.
And the next asana is Kapilasana, where we bring the knees towards the ground and keep sitting on our toes. The hands resting on the knees with the palms downwards. In Shambhavi Mudra, the Uddiyana Bandha engaged, the stomach tucked in and up. Gaze towards the nose and internally chant Sada Shiva Ham. While we continue making the buzzing bee sound in Brahmari Kumbhaka, and visualize yourself as Sage Kapila, radiant with clarity and discernment. In Kapilasana.
उभय पगतल्या समतहरावे तीनों कोई माहिली कोर मिलावे पानी उकर होई वैसे एदी दो गुदा निवैसे.
And then we move on to Bhadra Goraka Asana. The body remains in the same position, but the gaze changes from the tip of the nose towards the third eye. So look up towards the third eye. While continuing the Brahmari Kumbhaka, the buzzing bee sound, and having the Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted, internally chanting Sada Shiva Ham, while visualizing yourself as a blessed protector, firm in strength and unshakable in vigilance, in Bhadra Goraka Asana.
दो पगतल्या संपुट करई कोरवारीली भूपरी धरई कोरवारीली राखे ऐसे तापरी मूलधवार तिकी बैसे.
And then we move on to Suryasana, where we get the knees back up off the ground. We continue sitting on the toes. If that is challenging for you, you can always stop for a moment and relax your feet. Rotate your ankles a few times. And then come sitting back in the position with your knees off the ground. And placing your hands with the little finger and thumb together, all of the fingers stretched out in a lotus. And place your hands like that all the way up into the sky, following with your gaze the gap in between the hands, visualizing Lord Surya in Surya Asana.
एदी दो गुदातरी आने पानी भय तक पुनि थाने को गोरा जंघा अदर करी रही आदे भामा इसी विधि गही.
Now come sitting on your knees, your legs stretched out. Come sitting on your feet, The Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted, internally chant Sada Shiva Ham, while looking up to the third eye, in Mandukasana.
पादतलो पृष्ठ देशे अंगुष्टे द्वे च संस्पृशेत् जानुयुग्मं प्ररस्कृत्य साधयेन् मन्दुकासनम्.
And now in the same position, bring your arms all the way up. Place your hands on the opposite shoulders behind your head. Keep looking at your third eye, visualizing yourself as a frog in Uttana Mandukasana.
मन्दुकासनमभ्यस्तोब्धं कुर्पराभ्यां धृतं शिरः एतत् बेकवत् उत्तानम् एतत् उत्तानमदुकम्.
And the next asana is Simhasana, where we come sitting on the crossed ankles, hands on the knees, And now stretch out your tongue as far as you can while forcefully breathing out, in visualizing yourself as a lion in Simhasana.
Dakshinam savyagulpena dakshinena tathetaram hastocha janvoho samsthapya swangulishcha prasharyacha.
And then we move on to Bhadrasana, sitting on your knees and feet. Knees are next to each other. The arms are crossed behind the back, taking the big toes in Prana Mudra, means wrapping them with your index and middle finger. Continue chanting inside Sada Shiva Ham while gazing at the tip of the nose, and continue making the Brahmari Kumbhaka, the buzzing B sound, in Bhadrasana.
Gulpocha vrikshanasyaadho vyukramena samahitaha padangushto kara bhyamcha dritvacha prishtha deshataha.
The next asana is Kakabusandhi asana, where we come sitting on our toes, or if you can, place your whole soles of the feet on the ground while your knees are pointing upwards. And then from the inside out, we move our arms backwards behind our back. So you're wrapping your arms around your knees from the inside out. If you can reach, you can touch your hands behind your back. Gaze at the tip of your nose. Internally chant Sada Shiva Ham. Continue the Brahmari Kumbhaka, the buzzing B sound, with the Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted, in Kakabusandhi asana.
Prathama Vinyasa Krama do hata pagan bicha ane dina komodina liyam pari laive piti pache kakasi karave.
And the next asana is Kanipavasana, where we bring our knees onto our elbows or upper arms. Move forwards with the body, moving all the weight onto the hands. Bringing the knees onto the upper arms. And then the feet up off the ground when you find your balance. Stretching your toes out backwards. Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted. Your gaze downwards. Internally chanting Sada Shiva Ham. Visualizing yourself as a single-limbed strength, focused and balanced, contained within one foundation. Kanipavasana.
Asana koi guna asi dushtata hoi ko achi hoi.
And from here you can in one movement bring your head to the ground and then find your balance to bring your legs all the way up in this inverted pose called Kapali Asana. Continue the Brahmari Kumbhaka, making the buzzing B sound, keeping the Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted, and internally chanting Sada Shiva Ham in Kapali Asana.
Shisha shisha dharati te ki pakdui milika umcha ki ku kare pagatalya aka shadishi sammukh rase do हाथान की हथेली दो.
And relax your legs down. Head up again. Before we move to Parshva Mayurasana, where we bring the knees together sideways, the hands on the mat on one side, and then align the hip and the, like Yi Ching is showing, the hip is aligned with the elbows and the knee. Now bring your body weight onto your arms and then stretch out the legs to the side. Visualizing yourself as a peacock. Mula Bandha engaged. Internally chant Sada Shiva Ham. In Parshva Mayurasana.
Mayuram dandavat kuryat. Mayuram danda namakam kuryat. Mayuram parshvabhyam. Mayura parshvanammakam.
And the same asana on the other side. Again, visualizing a peacock. In Parshva Mayurasana, bringing all your body weight balancing on your arms, stretching your legs out to the side. And gaze at the third eye in Parshva Mayurasana.
Mayuram dandavat kuryat. Mayuram dandana makam kuryat. Mayuram parshvabhyam. Mayura parshvanamakam.
And the next asana is Bhairaganata asana, where we bring one leg all the way back on the mat and the other foot over the hand, means the knee is over the shoulder and the foot is basically in between your hands. The Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted. Gaze at the third eye, internally chant Sada Shiva Ham. While visualizing yourself as the master of renunciation, calm and detached from worldly distractions in Bhairaganata asana.
Asana ka guna kahi jaya.
Now, if you can, keep your hands on the mat and bring your leg all the way backwards and then bring your other leg in between your hands, knee over the shoulder, Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted. Gaze through the third eye in Bhairaganata asana Parshvantare.
Asana ka guna kahi jaya.
Now bring your both legs backwards and your body down, leaning onto your underarms and hands. The hips all the way up, pointing towards the sky. Feet together in Unmukha asana.
Bhu manastu januni hasto. Chatushpadam avan mukham. Utthapi tangkri yugalam. Katishtalam abhiruchakam.
Now we come back on our hands. Place your right hand on the mat. Stretch your legs out and open up your body sidewards. Your left hand all the way up to the ceiling. Keep your body straight as a plank. Visualizing the sage Vasishta. Keeping the Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted. Internally chant Sada Shiva Ham in Vaishishtasana.
Urdhva kukutam vashishtam. Marichi halam matsyakam. Parivritim cha udarasya. Vividham dhanurasanam.
And then Vasishtasana Parshvantare, the same asana on the other side. You can here also place your knee onto the mat if that gives you some extra support and it's challenging to keep the body straight. Visualize the sage Vasishta in Vasishtasana.
Urdhva kukutam vashishtam marichiharamatsyakam parivritim cha udarasya vividam dhanurasanam.
And relax, come sitting on the buttocks with the legs stretched out in front of you, the toes pointing upwards. Bring your hands under your buttocks with the palms facing upwards. Straighten out the spine, visualizing in this posture yourself as Anjani, the mother of Hanuman, keeping the gaze at the nose, internally chanting Maha Sada Shivo Ham in Anjani Asana.
Do karaki ubhay hateli kora varihi malay bhili so agam ne bhupari dase maham ne anguli miri rase.
And the next asana is Paschimottanasana, where on the inhale we bring the hands all the way upwards, and on the exhale bend forward from the hips. And if you can reach, take your toes, big toes in Prana Mudra. If you reach your shin or your knees, also fine, wherever you are. And move your head towards in between your knees while keeping your knees straight on the ground. Mula Bandha engaged, the perineal floor contracted, the stomach tucked in and up, and the chin placed towards the chest. Internally chant Maha Sada Shivo Ham. Visualizing your spine lengthening forward like a flowing river in Paschimottanasana.
Janu parilalatam tu paschimam tana muchyate yena kena prakarena sukham dharyam cha jayate. Nithyanandam. Apologies for the technical glitch. So let us now continue with Ugrasana, which is asana number 56. So in Ugrasana, you are going to be now stretching both your legs forward and place your hands behind your Yes, so in Ugrasana, please stretch both your legs forward, make sure your knees are straight, and place your hands, both your hands behind your head. Make sure that your hands are in the Parashumudra, meaning cross your fingers. Now slowly start bending towards your knee. Make sure that you're bending from your hip up and try to bend as much as possible. Do not hurt yourself. And now we are going to be performing the Rechaka Kumbhaka, where you are going to be exhaling fully and hold the breath out without inhaling while remaining steady and aware, as well as engage the Mahamudra Bandha. Lock your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, and lock your chin to your chest. This is where we are engaging all the three bandhas. You are going to look straight and internally chant the mantra Maha Sada Shivoham. Here you are going to be visualizing yourself as Ma Kali, fierce and unwielding, embracing the discomfort of challenge with wild strength. Ugrasana. स्वपानीभ्यां दृढं धृत्वा जानुपरि शिरोन्यसेत् आसनोतनम् idam proktam bhavet anila dipanam. Now let us move to the next asana, which is Marichi Asana. In Marichi Asana, you will remain in the same position, except now you are going to be bending one knee. So bend one knee and wrap your hands around your knee. Yes, as you can see here. So if you're bending your right knee, you're going to be wrapping your right arm around your knee, and the left arm will be behind your back holding the other hand. So that is the Marichi Asana. Now engage the Shambhavi Mudra, keep the eyes open and gaze internally, steady, gazing internally, and continue to perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Exhale fully and hold your breath out without exhaling while remaining steady and aware. We'll continue with the Mahamudra Bandha, where you'll be engaging all the three bandhas. Lock your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, and lock your chin to your chest. Continue to gaze forward and chant internally Maha Sada Shivoham. Visualize yourself as sage Marichi, radiant with illuminating wisdom and cosmic insight. Marichi Asana. उत्तानपादं क्रोञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणेत्. Now let us move to Mahamudrasana. In Mahamudrasana, now you're going to be bringing your right foot to your perineum. Yes, and the other foot will be standing straight still. And now you're going to be bending forward and holding your foot with both the hands. And continue with the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open and gaze internally, steady gazing internally while being aware. And continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Exhale fully and hold your breath out without inhaling while remaining steady and aware. Continue with the Mahamudra Bandha. Lock your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, and lock your chin to your chest. Gaze at your nose this time. This is the Nasa Great Drishti, gazing at your nose. And continue to chant the Maha Sada Shivoham mantra internally. Visualize yourself as the great seal embodying the profound union of stillness and motion. Mahamudrasana. Bhavam pakki eri joi shivam ani lagave soi dakshina pada lamboju pasareta me ani kakasidharet. Now let us move to Marichi Asana Parshvantale, meaning on the other side. So now you are going to be bending the other knee and wrapping your hand. So your knee should be raised. Yes, your knee should be raised, pointing to the sky, and wrap your hand around your knee and the other hand bringing it behind and holding both the hands together. And we'll continue with the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open and gaze internally. Continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Exhale fully and hold your breath without inhaling and remaining steady and aware. Continue with the Mahamudra Bandha. Suck your stomach, lock your perineum, suck your stomach in and out, and lock your chin to your chest. Gaze forward, gaze straight. Continue to chant Maha Sada Shivoham internally and visualize yourself as Sage Marichi, radiant with illuminating wisdom and cosmic insight. This is Marichi Asana. Uttanapadam kromcham cha marichim virabhadrakam natarajam trikonam cha suptangushta prasharanet. Now let us move to the next asana, which is Mahamudrasana Parshvantale on the other side. So now you are going to be bringing the foot to the perineum. Yes, and bend forward, holding the other foot with both your hands. Perform the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open and gaze internally. Continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Exhale fully and hold your breath, and without inhaling, you are going to be remaining steady and aware. Continue with the Mahamudra Bandha. Lock your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, and lock your chin to your chest. Gaze at your nose and chant the mantra Maha Sada Shivoham internally. Visualize yourself as the great seal embodying the profound union of stillness and motion. This is Mahamudrasana. Bhavam pakkari eri joi sivan ani lagave soi dakshina padalamboju pasare tamai ani kakasidharet. Now let us move to Bhadrasana Dwe. In Bhadrasana Dwe, you are going to be bringing your both the feet together in front of you and try to bring them as much as possible to your perineum. Yes, and now you're going to be holding both the foot with your hands. Continue with the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open and gaze internally. Continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Exhale fully and hold your breath without inhaling. Remain aware and steady. Here we are going to be engaging only the Mula Bandha, where you are going to be locking your perineum. And gaze at your third eye and continue to chant the mantra Maha Sada Shivoham internally. This is Bhadrasana Dwe. Gulpo tu vrishanasyaddha vi shivanyaha parshvayo ho kishpet pada parshvetu panibhyam dridham Bhatva sunischalam Bhadrasanam bhavet etat sarvavya dhivi shapaham. Now let us move to Gwali Pavasana. In Gwali Pavasana, you are going to remain seated in the same position, but here you are going to be bringing both your hands on your knees. Yes. And continue with the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open, but gaze internally. Remain steady and aware. Here we are going to be performing the Murcha Kumbhaka. The Murcha Kumbhaka, inhale deeply through your nose, then lock your chin to the chest in the Jarandhara Bandha. Hold the breath and then slowly exhale through the nose, maintaining the throat lock. And now you are going to be gazing at your nose. Continue to chant the mantra Mahasadashivoham internally. Visualize yourself as the cowherd guiding the gentle winds of prana through your body. This is Gwali Pavasana. Purva Chatushpada Kahyo Soi Vahi Vidiyo Ki Jai Soi Yah Mem Eri Bina Ju Rase Angula Atha Antara Rase. Now let us move to Yoni Asana. In Yoni Asana, remain in the same position. Now you are going to slowly move, bend and stretch your hands in front of you. Bend forward and stretch your hands in front of you on the floor. Keep your palms flat on the ground. And here continue with the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open and gaze internally. We'll perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Exhale fully and hold your breath without inhaling while remaining steady and aware. And we are going to be engaging the Mula Bandha. Lock your perineum, gaze at your nose, chant the mantra Mahasadashivoham internally. Visualize yourself embraced within the cosmic womb, the source of all creation and endless potential. This is Yoni Asana. Do Pagatlia Samputa Karai Eri Medra ke paase Darei Ardha Hatha Ko Antara Rase Lalata Pagatliam Upara Rase. Now let us move to Midaki Pavasana. In Midaki Pavasana, remain in the same position. So you're going to bend forward from your hip up, bend forward and stretch your arms to the side. Yes. And perform the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open, steady and gazing outward while being aware. We'll continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Exhale fully, hold your breath without inhaling and remain steady and aware. Engage the Mula Bandha. Lock your perineum. Gaze at your nose. Chant the mantra Mahasadashivoham internally. Visualize yourself embodying sweet wind, the gentle movement of Vayu flowing smoothly within. Midaki Pavasana. Purva Vidikari Pagatlia Samputa Jo Eri Milirase Eri Yam Sum Mahili Kam Ne Angula Do Antara Lalata Dharti Lagave. Now let us move to Siddha Samadhi Asana. In Siddha Samadhi Asana, you are going to just bring your arms beneath your knees. Bring your arms beneath your knees and you're going to stretch your arms to the sides. So try to stretch your arms to the sides. Yes, as much as you can. And continue with the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open, gaze internally. Perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Exhale fully, hold your breath without inhaling. You're going to remain aware and steady. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock your perineum, gaze at your nose, and chant the mantra Mahasada Shivoham internally. Visualize yourself in perfect samadhi, embodying profound stillness and complete union. Siddha Samadhi Asana. दो पगथली संपुट करे सोले मेध आगे मेधरे अंगुल आथ आमतरो रासे एदी को ऐसे विधि दासे. Now let us move to Chinnaki Pavasana. In Chinnaki Pavasana, you're going to now sit with your heels together. Your toes is going to be pointed outwards. Your knees will be wide. Hold your feet gently with both your hands. And you're going to rotate your soles upward towards the sky now. So as much as possible, try to rotate your soles towards the sky. Yes, so opening your soles like a book. So make sure that your backs are straight and your elbows should be lightly against your thigh near the knees. Continue with the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open and gaze internally. Rechaka Kumbhaka. Exhale fully and hold your breath. Do not inhale here. Remain aware and steady. Engage the Mula Bandha. Lock your perineum. Gaze at your nose. And chant the mantra Mahasada Shivoham internally. Visualize yourself as a split wind, prana circulating smoothly through divided pathways in your body and mind. Chinnaki Pavasana. दो पगा की यदि धरती मगीवा मेधा लगावे पगथली महली कोरा अंगुठा की सदी सूधी जोड़ई बारिली कोरा फानसूलिया रासे कहन्या की माहिली संधि गोदा upari rase. Now let us move to Charpata Kokasana. Now sit with your soles of your feet together. Your heels will be close to your perineum and your knees will be wide. Now press your palms gently on your knees, applying slight downward pressure to open up the hips. Yes. So perform the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open. Look inward. Rechaka Kumbhaka. Exhale fully. Hold your breath. Do not inhale. And here we are going to be performing the Udhyana Bandha, where you're going to be sucking your stomach in and up. Gaze at your third eye. Chant the mantra Mahasada Shivoham internally. Visualize your palms pressing firmly into the root, grounding stable strength from earth core, and see your body rooted deeply, foundation strong and unshakable. Contemplate steadiness, resilience, and rooted awareness nourishing your seated presence. Charpata Kokasana. दो पगथली संपुट धारे आमगाने करे जारे पसारे गोदा भूसो लगता रासे हाथ दो गोदा परिदासे. Now let us move to Bhairavasana. In Bhairavasana, now you are going to be sitting with your soles of your feet together, your knees wide. Now lift the heels and press the toes down onto the ground. Keep your knees on the ground. Make sure your knees are on the ground. And here we are going to be performing the Bindu Mudra. So press your thumb and your index finger together and rest your palms on your knees, your palms facing up. Rechaka Kumbhaka, we are going to continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Exhale fully and hold your breath. Do not inhale. Udhyana Bandha, suck your stomach in and up. Gaze at your third eye. and chant internally Maha Sadashivoham. Visualize your fierce power rising with unwavering courage and sharpened focus. Bhairavasana. Gulpo sampidya cha anyonyam vyukramena uttitam shanaihi janvaho parshvagato hasto dandavat bhairavasanam. Now let us move to the next asana. The next asana is yes. Now let us continue with Samanasana. So in Samanasana, let us now move to Samanasana. In Samanasana, start by sitting with your heels close to your perineum, and now you are going to be lifting one foot towards the chest by wrapping the hands around your ankle. So make sure that you're keeping your spine long and torso straight, upright. Relax your shoulders, gaze towards your third eye. Continue with the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open but gaze internally. Here we will be performing, engaging with the Samana Kumbhaka. In Samana Kumbhaka, inhale deeply. Visualize the heat, the flames raising up from your Muladhara chakra along your spine. So maintain awareness of the heat, the digestive fire at the navel center, and hold the breath as long as comfortable. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze at your third eye and chant internally Maha Sadashivoham. Visualize a warm glowing light at your navel, the sacred fire of the Samana Vayu, equalizing prana and apana, harmonizing the body's energies. Samanasana. Samanasana ma vyakshe siddha mantra disha dhanat ekapada muro datvat guhye anyat linga vakrate. Now let us move to Apanasana. In Apanasana, you are going to be lifting the heels, lift one heels, and you're going to bring one leg above your shoulder. Both your hands will be flat on the ground. One shoulder on one foot on your shoulder, and the other foot, the other leg will be straightened. So continue with the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open, gaze internally. Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale deeply, visualize the heat raising up from your Muladhara chakra all along your spine and maintain awareness of this heat. Hold your breath as long as possible. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha, gaze at your third eye, chant the mantra Mahasadashivoham internally and visualize a vital downward flow of energy in Apanasana, where prana's cleansing force moves fully through the body. Apanasana. केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोप्य यत्नतः एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठेत् दण्डवत् प्रभो. Now let us move to Samanasana Parshvantare on the other side. So bring both your heels to your perineum and now wrap your arms around one foot. Continue with the Shambhavi Mudra, the Samana Kumbhaka. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha, gaze at your third eye and chant the mantra Mahasadashivoham internally. Visualize a warm glowing light at your navel, the sacred fire of Samana Vayu, equalizing prana and apana, harmonizing your body's energies. Samanasana. Samanasana ma vyakshet siddha mantra dish sadhanat ekapada murodadvat guhye anyet linga vakrate. The next asana is Apanasana Parshvantare, Apanasana on the other side. So now you are going to be bringing the other leg above your shoulders and the other leg will be straightened out, lifting the foot towards the sky and press both your palms on the ground. Continue with the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open, gaze internally and the Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale deeply and visualize the heat going from your Muladhara chakra all along your spine and engage the Mula Bandha, lock your perineum, gaze at your third eye and chant Mahasadashivoham internally. Visualize a vital downward flow of energy in Apanasana, where prana's cleansing force moves fully through the body. See the toxins and the tension releasing gently as breath circulates with ease and calm. Contemplate purification, grounding, release, and renewed vitality as the body's deep energies harmonize and refresh. Apanasana. Kevalam padamekam cha skande चारोप्य यत्नतः ekapadena gagane tishtet dandavat prabho. Now let us move to Gomukhasana. In Gomukhasana, sit cross-legged with one knee stacked directly above the other knee. Make sure that both the knees are aligning at the center and press your feet beside the opposite hips. Now place your palms flat on top of your stacked knees, keeping your spine long and your chest open. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. Do not hunch. Now, yes, make sure that your hands are in Parashu Mudra, meaning your fingers are interlocked. And here we are going to be performing the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Gently press your tongue against the upper palate with the tip behind your front teeth and slowly inhale through the teeth to create a hissing sound. Hold your breath and now calmly exhale through the nostrils. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock your perineum, gaze at your nose, chant the mantra Om Nithyanandoham internally. Visualize yourself as the sacred cow embodying the auspicious qualities of gentleness, nurturing, and selfless giving. Gomukhasana. Savye dakshina gulpam tu prishta parshve niyojayet dakshinepi tatha savyam gomukham yata. Now let us move to Anusuyasana. So remain seated in the same position. Now you are going to be holding your big toe with the middle and index finger. This is the prana mudra. So hold your big toe with your middle and index finger. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Gently press your tongue against the upper palate, and the tip of your tongue should be behind the front teeth. Slowly inhale through the teeth, creating the hissing sound, and hold your breath. Now gently exhale through the nostrils. Here we are going to be engaging the Udhyana Bandha. You are going to be sucking your stomach in and up. Chant Om Nithyanandoham internally. Visualize yourself as Rishika Anusuya, the wife of sage Atri, one of the revered Shaptarishis. Embody her pure devotion, unwavering truth, and serene strength. Anusuyasana. Dachina godo nicho thane vavam take upara ane goda samdhi milave bhari ada pada punide samdhi pasari. Now let us move to Anusuyasana Dwe. Remain seated in the same position. Your knees stacked on top of each other. Now bring both your hands behind your back and hold your hands in the Parashu Mudra, your fingers interlocked. Now gently move forward and down from your hip up. Try not to bend your back. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Here engage the Mula Bandha. Gaze at your nose. Chant internally Om Nithyanandoham and visualize yourself as Rishika Anusuya, wife of sage Adri. Anusuyasana. Jimana Godaki Samdhi upari dava godaki samdhi milai rase godasyole pagatlyalo adave sudha rase hathasyo pagaka aguta pakade athavado hata pacha nekari kakasi kare. Now let us move to the next asana, Gauru Dasana Dwe. In Gauru Dasana Dwe. Now bend one knee, the knee facing to the sky, and the other foot will be placed at the perineum. Place your hands on your respective knees, so your palms on your respective knees. Continue now here with the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open but gaze internally. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Press your tongue against the upper palate, the tip of your tongue behind your front teeth. Slowly inhale through the teeth, creating the hissing sound. Hold your breath and calmly exhale through the nostril. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock your perineum, gaze at your nose, chant internally Om Nithyanandoham. So visualize yourself as Garuda, the mighty divine bird and the sacred vehicle of Lord Vishnu. See your wings spread wide with incredible speed, power, and unwavering protection. Embody the fierce loyalty and swift strength of Garuda. Garudasana Dwe. Davo pagamodi yedi mahilom guplopha mulad dwara niche dei base jimani pagatali darati eki goda umcho ubhav rase pagatali mahili darati teki goda arup Pigi Mahili. Now let us move to Naradasana. In Naradasana, your legs will be in the same position, but now you are going to be bringing both the elbows outside of your raised knee and your fingers, your palms behind your neck and your fingers interlocked in the Parashu Mudra. We'll continue with the Shatkiri Kumbhaka and engage the Mula Bandha, lock your perineum, chant internally Om Nithyanandoham. Visualize yourself as sage visualize yourself as sage Narada, the celestial messenger and cosmic musician, radiant with joyful wisdom and divine communication. Naradasana. Pishti juvama pagatali keri bhupari tahi lagave peri goda sudo pano hai jovi dachi pasati rase soi. Now let us move to the next asana, which is Matsya Pitikasana. In Matsya Pitikasana, the raised knee will remain in the same position. Now bring the other foot on top of the thigh of the same leg as the raised knee. Now you are going to be holding. So now with your hold the heels with your hand and the other hand wrapping around the other knee. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze at your nose. Chant internally Om Nithyanandoham. Visualize yourself as a radiant fish, breathing effortlessly underwater with serene ease. Matsya Pitikasana. Vamina Vaman Gushtotu Grihitam Matsya Pitikam Yoni Vamena Sampidya Medradu Pari Dakshinam. Now let us move to Gomukhasana, Parshvantare, Gomukhasana on the other side. So now you're just going to be again stacking the knees on top of each other, but it's going to be now the other side. And place your hands on top of your knees in the Parashu Mudra, interlocking your fingers, palms on the knees. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze at your nose. And chant internally Om Nithyanandoham. Visualize yourself as the sacred cow, embodying the auspicious qualities of gentleness, nurturing, and selfless giving. Gomukhasana. Savye Dakshina Gulpotu Prishtha Parshve Niyojayet Dakshina Pitatha Savyam Gomukham Yata. Now let us move to the next asana, which is Anusuyasana Parshvantare. Anusuyasana on the other side. Now you're just gonna shift your hands onto the toes. Hold your big toe with your index finger and the middle finger. This is the Prana Mudra. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Suck your stomach in and up. This is the Udhyana Bandha. Gaze at your nose. Chant the mantra Om Nithyanandoham internally. Visualize yourself as Rishika Anusuya, the wife of sage Atri. Anusuyasana. Dachina godo nicho thane vavom take upara ane goda samdhi milave bhari ada pada puni de samdhi pasari. Now let us move to the next asana, which is Anusuyasana Dwe. In this asana, remain seated in the same position, interlace your fingers behind your back and slowly bend forward and down. If possible, try to touch your chin to the ground. And we'll continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze at your nose. Chant the mantra Om Nithyanandoham internally. Visualize yourself as Rishika Anusuya, the wife of sage Atri. Anusuyasana Dwe. Jimana goda ki samdhi, upari dava goda ki samdhi milai rase, goda syole pagatlia lo adavai sudha rase. Hatha so pagaka agutha pagade, athava do hatha pacha nekari kakasi kare. Now let us move to Garudasana Dwe. So now again we are going to be performing the Garudasana Dwe on the other side. So raise one knee to the sky and the other foot will be pressed near the perineum and place your hands on your respective knees. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Gently press your tongue against the upper palate with the tip of your tongue behind the front teeth and slowly inhale through the teeth to create the hissing sound. Hold your breath, then slowly exhale through your nostrils. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock your perineum, gaze at your nose, chant Om Nithyanandoham internally and visualize yourself as Garuda, the mighty divine bird and the sacred vehicle of Lord Vishnu. Garudasana. Davo pagamudi yedi mahilom gulapa muladwara nichede base jimani pagatali darati teki godo umcho ubo rase pagatali mahili dharati teki goda arupidi mahili. Now let us move to Naradasana Parshvantare. Naradasana on the other side. So now you're going to be, the legs will be in the same position. Now bring both the elbows outside of the raised knee. Your hands interlocked behind your neck. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze at your third eye and chant Om Nithyanandoham internally. Visualize yourself as Sage Narada, the celestial messenger and cosmic musician radiant with joyful wisdom and divine communication. Naradasana. पिष्टि जुवाम पगतली केरी भूपरिता ही लगावे फेरी गोदा सुधो फनो हे जोई दची पाशति राशे सोई. Now let us move to the next asana, which is Matsya Pitikasana Parshvantare. So now you're just going to be placing the foot on the thigh of the same leg as the raised knee. And now wrap the hand around the knee and hold down to the foot, and the other hand holding on to the ankle. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze at your nose. Chant internally Om Nithyanandoham. Chant Om Nithyanandoham internally. And visualize yourself as a radiant fish breathing effortlessly underwater with serene ease. Matsya Pitikasana. Vamena Vaman Gushtom tu Gritam Pratya Pitikam Yoni Vamena Sampidya Medradu Pari Dakshinam. Now let us move to the next asana, which is Matsyendrasana. Yes. Now raise one knee to the sky and place the other foot on top of the thigh or the other leg. Now bring the elbow, the opposite elbow, outside of the raised knee. Yes. And the other hand will be flat on the ground behind you. And twist to your side. Make sure you're feeling the twist, the stretch. Perform the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open but gaze inwards. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Mula Bandha, lock your perineum and gaze at your third eye. Chant internally Om Nithyanandoham. Visualize yourself embodying sage Matsyendra, the lord of the fishes, whose wisdom arose from profound transformation and resilience. Matsyendrasana. Udaram paschima bhasam kritva tishtati yatnataha namrangam vamapadam hi daksha janu parinyaset. Now let us move to Kubhasana. So in Kubhasana, now you're just going to be stretching the arm that is outside of your raised knee. You're just going to be stretching that arm and holding on to your ankle. And the other hand will be to your ear. And twist to your side. Feel the stretch. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze at your third eye and chant internally Om Nithyanandoham. Visualize yourself as a living coil, twisting smoothly yet firmly into stillness, and vision prana spiraling through the spine, flushing toxins and awakening dormant energy with each turn. Contemplate transformation through graceful resilience, embodying inner clarity and steadfast balance as your being untangles and renews. Kubhasana. Asana ko guna jolo jaye. Now let us move to Matsyendrasana Dve. Matsyendrasana repeated on the other side. So now, yes, so remain, the feet will be in the same position. Do not change your feet position. Now the hand, the opposite hand is outside the raised knee, stretching your hand, holding your ankle, and the other hand will be to the back, flat, the palms flat on the ground. Twist to the side. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze at your third eye and chant Om Nithyanandoham internally. Visualize yourself as the sacred spiral of Kundalini energies rising fluidly through your spine as you embody Matsyendra's mastery of body, mind, and breath. Matsyendrasana. Matsyendra Pitam Jatara Pradiptam Prachandarug Mandaklak Kandanastram Abhyasataha Kundali Prabodham Dandasthiratvam hi dadati pusham. Now let us move to Matsyendrasana, Parshvantari on the other side. So just switch the hands and the legs. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze at your third eye. And Chant internally Om Nithyanandoham. Visualize yourself embodying sage Matsyendra, the lord of the fishes, whose wisdom arose from profound transformation and resilience. Matsyendrasana. Udaram paschimabhasam kritva tishtati yatnataha namrangam vamapadam hi daksha janu parinyaset. Now let us move to Kubasana. Parashvantare Kubasana. On hand is next to your ear. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Gently press your tongue against the upper palate. The tip of your tongue in front of the teeth, and slowly inhale through the teeth, creating the hissing sound. Hold your breath and then gently exhale through the nostrils. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze at your third eye. Continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham internally. Visualize yourself as a living coil twisting smoothly yet firmly into stillness. Kubasana. Asana ko guna jholo jaye. The next asana, it is Matsyendrasana Dve Parshvantare. Matsyendrasana on the other side. So now just the hand that is next to your ear, just straighten it outside behind you, your palm flat on the ground. Twist your body, make sure you're feeling the stretch on the side. And continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock your perineum. Gaze at your third eye, chant internally Om Nithyanandoham and visualize the sacred spiral of Kundalini energy rising fluidly through your spine as you embody Matsyendra's mastery of body, mind and breath. Matsyendrasana. Abhyasatah Matsyendra Pitam Jatara Pradiptam Prachandarug Mandaklak Kandanastram Abhyasatah Kundali Prabodham Dandasthiratvam hi dadati pumsham. Now let us move to Padmasana. In Padmasana, cross your legs and place both your feet on top of the thighs. If you are not able to enter into Padmasana, you can just put one leg on top of the thigh. Make sure you are comfortable. And continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Here we are going to be engaging all the three bandhas, the Maha Mudra Bandha. So lock your perineum. Now suck your stomach in and up and lock your chin to your chest. Place both your palms on your knees and gaze at your nose. Chant internally Om Nithyananda Maha Sadashivoham. Visualize yourself as the lotus rooted deeply in life's challenges, yet rising spotless and radiant above them. Padmasana. Asanam dvividham proktam padmam vajrasanam tatha urdhvo rupari chedate ubhe padatale yatha. Now let us move to the next asana, which is Padmasana Dve. Remain seated in the same position. Now you are going to be crossing your hands and holding on to the big toes in the Prana Mudra with the index finger and middle finger. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. The Mula Bandha, lock your perineum, gaze at your nose. Chant Om Nithyananda Maha Sadashivoham internally. Visualize the lotus of your being unfolding, representing the fading of disease and suffering from body, mind and spirit. Padmasana dwe. Utano karano kritva uru samstho prayatnataha uru madhye tatho tano pani kritva tu tadrisho. Now let's move to the next asana, which is Kukutasana. So in Kukutasana, you are going to remain seated in Padmasana, cross-legged, both the feet on top of the thigh. Now you are going to be placing your hands in between the gap between the thigh and the leg. So place both the hands in between the gap, your palms flat and strong on the ground. Now you are going to lift your whole body up. Give yourself a push, lift your whole body up. Continue with the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open but gaze inward. Here we have a new Kumbhaka, which is the Sahaja Kumbhaka. So gently press. In the Sahaja Kumbhaka, you're just going to be breathing in and out slowly through your nose. Slowly breathe in and out through your nose, both the nostrils. And lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha, gaze forward, chant Om Nithyananda Maha Sada Shivoham internally. Visualize yourself as the radiant rooster, beholding the dawn of fearless clarity and vigilance. Kukutasana. Padmasanam susamsthapya nanur varantare karo nivesha bhuma vatishtet dhyo mastaha kukutasanaha. Now let us move to Baddha Keki Asana. Now you're going to remain seated in Padmasana. Now slowly place your hands, both your palms flat on the ground, and you're going to bring both the elbows close to your navel center. And now you're going to slowly bend forward and start lifting your legs. Yes. So continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Just breathe in and out slowly through the nostrils. Shambhavi Mudra, keep your eyes open, gaze inwards. Mula Bandha, lock your perineum, gaze downwards. Chant Om Nithyananda Maha Sada Shivoham internally and visualize yourself as an elephant, peacock with bound wings, embodying poised strength, beauty and self-discipline. Baddha Keki Asana. Dhara Mavatstabhya Karatva Yena Tatkur Paristhapi Tanabhi Parshva Uchasano Dandavat Uthitaha Ke Mayuram Etat Pravadhanti Pitam. Now let us move to Mayurasana. So remaining in the same position if you are able to, but you're just going to be stretching your legs out. This is Mayurasana. Continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka, the Shambhavi Mudra, the Mula Bandha, gaze downwards, chant internally Om Nithyananda Maha Sada Shivoham and visualize yourself as a proud peacock spreading its feathers wide, abundant and with vibrant colors and divine charm. Mayurasana. Atha Vyakshe Mahadeva Mayurasanam Uttamam Bhomo Nipatya Hastodhvo Kurparo Paridehakam. Now let us move to Makarasana. In Makarasana, you're going to lie down flat on your belly. Lie down flat on your belly. Place both your hands behind your neck. Interlace your fingers in the Parashumudra. Sahaja Kumbhaka, just breathe in and out slowly through your nostrils. Mula Bandha, lock your perineum and gaze downwards. Chant Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham internally and visualize yourself as the calm, grounded crocodile resting at the water's edge, steadfast, patient, and deeply rooted. Makarasana. Adhyasyah shrono padyukmavyastham prishte nidhayapi dridham karabhyam akonchate samyak udarasya gadham richati prashtam pitam yogino vidhanti. Now let us move to Shalabhasana. In Shalabhasana, now you're going to bring your hands next to your chest, your palms flat on your ground, your elbows. Yes, your elbows pointing to the sky. And now you are going to be lifting your legs up from the thigh. You're going to lift your legs up and lift your shoulders as well. Lift your chest up as well. And continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka, the Mula Bandha. Gaze forward and chant internally Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham. Visualize yourself as a locust with powerful hind legs, steady to leap, ready to leap far and wide. Shalabhasana. Adhyasyah shite hridayam nidhaya bhumo cha pado cha prasharya mano shirascha dritva karadandya yugme dahe nikaram makarasanam tat. Now let us move to Uttrasana. Uttrasana, remain in the same position. Now you're going to bend your knees and hold on to your feet with your respective hands. Perform the Shambhavi Mudra. Keep your eyes open. Gaze internally. Sahaja Kumbhaka. Breathe in and out normally through your nostrils. Mula Bandha, lock your perineum. Gaze forward and visualize yourself as a strong camel kneeling with a graceful back bend, forming a potential hump. Uttrasana. Udhyasah shete padayukmavyastam prishte nidhayapi dridam karabhyam akonchayet samyuk udarasya gadha mushtrancha pitam yogino vadanti. Dhanurasana. Now, in Dhanurasana, you're just going to be lifting your legs up like an arc. Shambhavi Mudra, gaze internally, keep your eyes open. Sahaja Kumbhaka, breathe in and out normally. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha and gaze at your third eye. Chant the mantra Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham internally. Visualize being a taut bow, your body stretched and energized, ready to release powerful intent. Dhanurasana. prasarya pado bhuvi dandarupo karocha prishtet dhrittapada yugmam kritva dhanuturya vartitangam nidadya yogi dhanurasanam tatta. And now let us move to Bhagasana. In Bhagasana, now you're gonna sit on your now Bhagasana. Sit on your heels, your hands in the Bindu Mudra on your knees. Sahaja Kumbhaka Mula Bandha, lock your perineum. Shambhavi Mudra. Chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham internally and visualize the radiant sacred space of creation. See yourself in the Bhaga, the womb of the very cosmos, the source of life and cosmic energy. Bhagasana. Ulata modi pavadoi vaise bahuro gujati kare ika aise pavana mamhila gulapo ju hoi kola pashati lave so ho. Now let us move to Shavasana. In Shavasana, lie down flat on the ground on your back. Your hands relaxed beside you, your palms facing upwards, and allow your legs to extend naturally with your feet falling outwards for ease. Release all effort in your muscles and let your breath flow smoothly as your body rests. Keep your shoulders soft and relaxed, your jaw unclutched to allow deep relaxation. Here we are going to be performing the Shakti Charana, the Shakti Chalana Mudra. Focus on the Mooladhara, contract the perineum to rouse the dormant Kundalini. Forcefully draw the Apana Vayu downwards breath, upward with intent. Holding the energy and intention firmly inwards, practicing this regularly grants mastery over the body, subtle powers such as anima and liberation from the fear of death. Mula Bandha. Engage your, lock your perineum, gaze forward and chant internally Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself dissolving into stillness like a peaceful body resting in earth embrace. Shavasana. Atha Shavasanam Uttanam Shavavat Bhumo Shayanam tu Shavasanam Shrantiharam Chitta Vishrantika Rakam. Slowly start moving your feet and your hands. Bring your knees to your chest. And now rock yourself into a sitting position. Congratulations, with this we have completed 100 asanas. Give yourself a round of applause. And thank you so much all of you for joining today. And tomorrow we are going to be continuing with the next set of 100 asana. So make sure that you are joining at 4 a.m. EAT, which is the Eastern African time zone, 4 a.m. EAT. Make sure you're joining at this time. And also tune in. There is live satsang going on every day. You can tune in at 5:30 p.m. EAT, which is also 10:30 a.m. EST, which is New York time. Every day on YouTube, Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is coming live and revealing the cosmic secrets, powerful cognitions. Make sure you are coming and attending the live satsangs every day. And with this, let us end with the Purna Mantra. Place your hands in the Anjali Mudra in front of your chest. Sit in a comfortable position. Make sure your spine is straight, your neck, head and spine are in a straight line. Close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji in front of you and with deep gratitude to Swamiji. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam Parukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Now let us bow down in front of Swamiji's Atma Murti with deep gratitude and reverence to Swamiji, the ultimate incarnation of Paramashiva. Thank you everyone, and again we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Nithyanandam.